After all this time, I never thought I'd walk our halls again.
Wait. Wait. Okay, just making sure. Ooh, an eternal artifact. I can make eternal armor with it.
It is immaculate. There is no trace of the filth that has infected this world. What a way to die, down here in this darkness. Poor soul.
The curious sculpture comes alive as you reach out to touch it. It thrums with power and throws flickering, dancing shadows against the walls. The carving is covered in eternal glyphs. They surround a gently glowing stone that makes you think of the night sky rolled into a ball.
Examine it.
You read, "Our first lords babes with power glowed, our seconds born in blood that flowed. Our thirds young to the wind return, our fourths to glowing flames adjourn. Our fifth lord's cubs with minds were blessed, our sixths had brawn beyond the rest. Our seventh's brood spread from earth to glen, and thus no king shall rise again." You step away from the pillar, your mind racing.
No king shall rise again? What happened here? Do mortals really call him the poet? I have seen better meter scrawled on outhouse walls. Lord Duna, short and proud. And you passed those traits on to your people. Oh, the poor creatures. Lady Zor Stissa, I must commend you on your reptiles. Every one is as arrogant as you.
That's obviously a Midia. We'll go about it our last.
Rallic, the first of the seven. He was as bullish as Vrogir, in his own way. Ah, Lady Santedza. You were the only one of the seven that could take a joke. Lord Vrogir, a champion of martial challenges. Less so of mental challenges. Lady Amadia. Well, that wasn't right.
Oh, God. We have to do this in the right order. Well, here I am gonna sit here for like 7 hours doing this.
The sculpture is covered in eternal glyphs. Something shifts within the sculpture, and you're knocked back by a sudden burst of energy. The glow from the columns surrounding the barrier fades, and the room is still. The sculpture is... You read, "Our first lords babes with power glowed, our seconds born in blood that flowed. Our thirds young to the wind return, our fourths to glowing flames adjourn. Our fifth lord's cubs with minds were blessed, our sixths had brawn beyond the rest. Our seventh's brood spread from earth to glen, and thus no king shall rise." You step away.
Okay, that does not help. It has to do something with this diary. Oh, God. Okay. Paper! I need paper to copy this down. Okay, so it's... Do they all have different first letters? Okay, because they do. R is Earth. D is Air. That is Blood. Zoltista is Fire. Rogier, Muscle. Zentesta, Mind. Ooh, I'll give Muscle with MU. Amelia, Magic. MA. Okay.
The sculpture is covered. You read, "Our first lords babes with power glowed, our seconds born in blood that flowed. Our thirds young to the wind return, our fourths to glowing flames adjourn."
Okay. Fourth is Flame. Third is Young and Wind. Muscle, Mind, Magic, Air. Where's Wind? Wind is third. Our first lord babes with power glowed. Well, we're skipping
Our
that
fifth
one.
lord's cubs with minds were blessed. Our sixths had brawn beyond the rest.
Okay.
Our seventh's brood spread from earth to glen, and thus no king shall rise again.
Okay. Done.
You step away from the...
Amelia is first. God damn it. Amelia.
Lady Amadia. I never would have imagined we would be quite so...
Tier. What do you mean you can't fucking reach, you goddamn fucking stupid piece of garbage game? Come on! I don't have time for this.
Do mortals really call him the poet? I have seen better meter scrawled on outhouse walls.
D is Duna. Just making sure. Double checking myself. Rowlick is... Okay, D. Duna.
Lord Duna, short and proud. And you passed those traits on to your people.
4 is Z,
poor
so
creatures.
Zoral Sister.
Lady Zor Stissa, I must commend you on your reptiles.
5 is X. Zentesta. 6 is V, Vrogier. And 7 is R, Rowlick. So this, and this. Please be right.
Ah, ladies, Lord Vrogier, a champion of martial challenges. Rallick, the first of the 7. He was as bullish as Vrogier in his own... That's it! We're through!
Woo!
It is still active, even after all these years.
Gonna have to save. Thank you, notebook. You're very useful.
This is altogether too familiar.
The creature looks down from its perch, trembling. It crawled out of that sarcophagus as if it had forgotten how to move its limbs. It turns to you, and you see its face is covered by an intricate mask. From behind unmoving lips, you hear a creaking, groaning voice speaking in a language you feared you may never hear again.
Fane! No, it cannot be.
Stare in shock. She's speaking the eternal tongue.
I missed it so. I spent millennia wishing to hear it spoken again, and yet I escaped to find your viper's tongue. Better to have stayed locked in that box than bandy words with a reprobate like you.
Deep inside, you can feel Amadia stirring. Something about this has her unsettled.
You don't know, do you? You have no concept of what you've done.
What are you talking about?
I am talking about the war. A war of such devastation. It was never thought possible. A war brought on by your unfathomable stupidity.
The goddess inside you jerks violently. She's trying to take control. She's trying to speak through your mouth.
Yeah, give control over to Amadia.
Amadia surges forward, her essence filling your bones. When your mouth opens again, you speak with a voice that's not quite your own.
Aetira, Aetira. I had hoped to see you turn to dust in this tomb. Alone, forgotten, with only your secrets for comfort.
Lady Amadia? You possess him. Have you fallen so far that you seek shelter within that?
Silence! It is your king who fell. I flung him into the void along with every last eternal.
What?
And the power you cowards refuse to pursue has made me a god.
You threw them to the void?
Fane understands. He understands that knowledge has no limit, that curiosity cannot be chained.
See, back control in fury. You don't understand. She lied to you. The king didn't destroy the eternal. The gods did.
The goddess fights back, struggling to regain control, but your grip is strong. You hear a voice hissing in your head. No, stop. Let me speak.
Of course she lied. How could you ever trust a word from her twisted lips? She probably pretended to be overjoyed at your liberation. Did she say that you were special? That you would be anything other than a slave? You idiot. Not that it matters. I sense the king, and I can sense his desire to see you destroyed. I will not even need the Aetiran to grind you to dust.
No. We don't need to fight. We can work together. We can find the others.
Work together? I was locked in this hell for trying to fix your mistakes. And now you want me to help ease your conscience. You deluded little runt. I was crafting a weapon to kill your gods, while you were sitting out the war in your crypt. And I kept it close. I hid it in these very caves. Although I can feel its distance, it is in the hands of another now. Perhaps they will use it to purge the 7 traitors of all divinity.
The hammer!
As I had hoped to.
That hammer can strike down a god? Oh shit.
You can feel a cold fear settle in Amadia's heart. She retreats inside you, curling up defensively.
I have spent too long alone, and now loneliness is the most I can look forward to. Thanks to you, Fane.
It might not be too late. Perhaps there's a way to bring everyone back.
It was too late the second you spoke to the 7 lords. It was too late from the moment you betrayed our king. You doomed us, Fane. You doomed us all to this hell. First, I will break your body. Then I will find my creation and cast your cursed gods into the same pit they threw our people.
Amadia doesn't react this time, but you can feel the cold terror gripping her.
But enough talk. It is time you return to a tomb, traitor.
You missed. I need to see what you're weak against. Fire and earth. And physical, obviously. Okay. I can do that. You're actually way, way weaker than you're supposed to be. What about you guys? What are you weak against? Air. Okay.
To the dark.
Damn, that damage. And what else? Oh, never mind. Earth works too. Okay. Poison? Nope. Water? Nope. I can do pure physical. That didn't work. Water, fire, poison. I guess I can just finish you with air. So Dallas has the hammer that can destroy the gods. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. So I got two people I can give that to. Good God. Wow. Whoa. 4 Constitution? Wow. I'm gonna walk out of here just in case like something triggered. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was a big story development. You know, I can't remember the last time. Well, I can actually. The last time I was engaged in a story this much is The Witcher. Very few games actually manage to like grasp the aspect of storytelling.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. Ah! Looks like we're really not welcome here.
Trumpet of Death? Oh, you're so close. So close. Alright. This is going to be another hard fight coming up here. First, I need to get rid of these. And that's why silent watchers are terrible.
Watch yourself.
I didn't aggro him? Interesting. Okay, now, if I remember correctly, the paladins want me to send a war owl when I'm about to assault this place.
Paladin Hardwin's whistle-like device sits nestled. You hear the sound of fluttering wings, but no bird appears. The sound dies away.
What?
these three really need to be killed? They could still serve.
Because they say to infiltrate the area. So...
Dallas found that she was looking, and she has
Get back! I found this bounty. It's mine, and nobody else.
The rat scurries nearer to the corpses and bares its fangs at you with a protective hiss.
Emphatically tell the rat that it has no need to feel threatened. You have no need to feel threatened. I have no use for food. Don't think you can get me to drop my guard. I'm watching you. Do you see what happened here? Of course I saw it. I said it was coming. This creature had the fierce sink of beasts about to be slaughtered. All I had to do was wait and reap the rewards. There's a lot of food for one rat. It'll likely spoil before you can eat it all. It isn't all for me. I have an entire mischief of rat to feed. Those pups need all those assistance they can get at that age.
Those whites are hypocrites. Every last one of them. Those whites are hypocrites. Every last one of them. Those whites are hypocrites. Every last one of them.
Two white magisters are discussing the fate of three magically bound captives. Captives clad in the dark shroud of the Black Ring. Noticing your arrival, the magisters step back and take hold of their weapons.
You? Ah, yes, I remember your face from Driftwood. The friend of our Lady Dallas. Shouldn't have come here, little friend.
Indeed. And your presence is most unwelcome.
Tell him the Avengers.
Ah, of course. But I'm afraid that doesn't matter anymore.
We have to get moving, Raymond. Let's end this.
The two magisters whistle up their...
Hounds! Take them down!
Ow! Wait. Okay, he wasn't important. Fire? This will hurt me a lot. can't free them? Okay. What about you? Nothing really. This'll hurt! Ow.
Those whites are hypocrites. Every last one of them.
Huh? What?
Have outlived your usefulness.
There was no way I can save it. It reflected 100% damage. And it lasts forever, which is absolutely insane. Why is electric so bad? Actually, you're burning, right? I shouldn't use ice. I should actually use electric. Stun him! What? Attack of opportunity? Hello? Damn it. He's trying to run away, the fucker! Where do you think you're going? Okay, blocking is OP. There's no way I can keep them alive. Because he was linked. I would have needed to kill that guy on one turn, which is not possible. Well, it is. I just have to set up first. And have to come from this side. No soul for Manchester Raymond.
The spirit of a dwarf raises his fists against an unseen foe. He silently curses at them and throws a punch.
Stand my ground.
He lunges through you. No impact, just a passing chill right to the marrow. The spirit pivots, sensing another assailant. He draws a fist back again, and suddenly freezes, his back arching in silent agony. He sinks to his knees, otherworldly silver blood blossoming from a wound between his shoulder blades. Her hands clasped together, the spirit of a woman mumbles silent prayers to herself. Unseen hands force her to her knees. Her lips move more rapidly. There's a faint sound next to you, like an echo, the metallic rasp of a sword being unsheathed.
Lay comforting hand on top of her own.
Your hand passes through the spirit, but with a little resistance. For a moment, you connect with her. The woman's spirit seems to sense it also. She looks up, oddly serene, and locks eyes with you. Her lips part to say something.
Am I dead? Are you a god?
An echoing swish heralds a blur of silver passing through the spirit's neck, back to front. Her head topples forward, followed by the rest of her a brief moment later. The spirit of a man cowers on the floor of the cell, his head tucked down. An unseen hand yanks his head up by the hair. His wide, panicked eyes find his tormentor. His lips part to plead, but before he can, a slash opens across his throat. Ghostly silver sprays forth, his eyes bulge. He clutches his hands around his neck and pitches forward to the ground, twitching. The spirit of an elven woman holds her palms upward. A hesitant, peacemaking gesture, she steps forward and suddenly jerks to a halt. One of her hands moves to her stomach. It comes away, coated in a silvery, spectral blood. She looks right through you, to her murderer. Her expression drowns in confusion and shock. Her knees buckle. She drops to the floor, soundlessly. The spirit grins as he sees you, a grin that contains madness, or something as close to it as makes no difference.
So, are you a servant to the king, here to bring me back?
Yeah.
So, what are you waiting for? Bring me back. Come on. What are you, a novice? Bring me back.
The Aeterin. The Aeterin. It spoke to me. Called me to it. But I can't sense it anymore. Where is it? Oh, where could it be?
The spirit gazes around, clearly looking for something, but does not register your presence at all. The spirit sways from foot to foot, as if dazed from a fist fight. He looks right through you, hollow eyes empty and endless, the fugiline color of the void. The tiniest glimmer of light flickers in them, then dies out.
Look deeper into his eyes. Seek the source of the flicker.
Gazing into his eyes, you see the tiny spark of source flicker again. Catching it like a pearl, you see a reflection on its surface. The spirit as a younger man. You see him joining the black ring, zealous and proud.
Burnish the pearl. Look closer.
You see his commander, a shadowy, horrifying figure that seems to flit in and out of existence. You see the recruit's determined eyes, heading for battle with the Magisters. You see him captured by Dallis, chained and leashed. You see him deep in a cave, using Source to break through a magical barrier, trying, failing, trying again, failing in exhaustion. The Source Pearl you gaze into grows dark and disappears. You are left with the endless blackness, blacker than black, of the Spirit's depthless eyes.
Level 13 gear for a level 16 fight? I don't know about that. Oh, there you go. I lose resistance, but I gain a lot in everything else. I'll take it. I lose 2 con. Probably worth it. Definitely worth it. Summoning, 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 please. Yes. Aww.
You shut your eyes tight. Sheer terror courses through you, cut short by a length of razor-sharp steel passing through your neck. Your surroundings somersault around you. You find yourself lying on your side, gazing up at the curious sight of your own decapitated body teetering off its knees to the floor. Everything grows dark.
Now can I use the thingy?
Paladin Hardwin's whistle-like device sits nestled in your hand.
Tear a page from your journal and write a letter to Hardwin. Tell him you've learned the White Magister's activities in the Black Pit. Then raise the whistle to your lip and blow.
Wings flutter. A war owl swoops. It plucks the letter from your hand and flies away.
Okay. There has to be a body of Jonathan up here. Yeah. Hello, Jonathan.
The spirit is silent, but his face is not. A plethora of emotions cross it, as if he relives a lifetime of memories in this single moment.
How could you take so much joy from inflicting cruelty?
Jonathan shakes his head. It isn't barefaced cruelty that crosses his face, but bittersweet. He looks both impressed and indignant, nostalgic and enraged.
Nostalgia.
Sauce snakes from your eyes and fingers and into his. And you are Jonathan, clad in red magister's garb, righteous and ready. A warm hand grips your shoulder, and you turn to see Gareth's face, smiling, hopeful. Brothers in Lucian forever, he intones. You grin back. Brothers in Lucian forever. Attention, Reds. It's Alexander's voice, and you stand at attention. The bishop is to speak of the newly created Seeker Division. Perhaps the two of you will be chosen, should Lucian will it.
Oh.
Your source link to Jonathan is suddenly severed. His spirit stands before you, head bowed. He offers only 2 words in reply.
I'm sorry.
Take pity on him. In his apology, you find salvation. Release his spirits to the Hall of Echoes.
Forgive me, Gareth.
How did I not loot him? What the fuck? I didn't loot any of these things? What is wrong with me? Seriously, what is wrong with me? How did I not loot any of this? The fuck? Wait, is there a spirit of an old lady over here? She somehow died, I swear. She was such a nice old lady. I don't wear blues anymore. Just identify and sell. Nice crossbow. That's actually a pretty good stat line. I mean, ability rolls. So what was that ability? Firebrand? An aura that adds to weapon skills and attacks for all allies near you. No. Most definitely not. I gained so many more slots. How did that happen? The hell? Well, if that's the case, then we can always get more, right? Right? Okay. Well, let's go for Earth. The only other one is Fossil Strike. Alright, let's get Fossil Strike. Earth and then Fire. Daggers, I guess. Then Lightning. No lightning. Lightning doesn't have an attack skill at that level. Then ice. Got hail strike. Fire whip. Guess Worm Tremor. There you go. I might actually want to put these because then I can spam use it. I don't think I want Worm Tremor. That's the only one that's kind of very bad. Oh, wait a second. It doesn't get blocked by physical armor or anything. Interesting. Has a 2-turn cooldown. Or I can get Medusa's head. Petrifying Aura and the Petrifying Visage skill. Has a 3-turn cooldown. Is Petrify blocked by armor? That's the thing. Let's see. Magic armor. Damn. So spiders is actually better, in my opinion. Or you can just get wings. Three-turn cooldown and I can fly. But then I already have jump. I don't really need this. I rarely have to reposition twice in a fight. Swap terrain surfaces? Sounds useless. Yeah, I'll take spider legs. Some CC is good. Okay. Save.